I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, x-ray, lab, and free transportation. East Kentucky Chiropractic, Dr. Dale Williams and Dr. Adam Fields, offering spinal adjustments, posture correction, sports injury recovery, and pain management. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Whether you're starting out or starting over, your next chapter begins here. Enroll now for spring 2026 courses at Hazard Community and Technical College. HCTC meets you where you are with flexible online and in-person classes, short-term programs, and hands-on training for in-demand careers. When you choose HCTC, you're choosing opportunity, support, and a community that believes in you. Call 606-487-3293 to enroll today.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head to head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
In Letcher County, we know accidents can happen when you least expect them. If you've been hurt, call Hatton and Watts.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
In Letcher County, we know accidents can happen when you least expect them. If you've been hurt, call Hatton and Watts. We'll stand with you, just like your team does on the field. At Hatton and Watts Law Office, we're your hometown team, fighting for your family after an injury. Hatton and Watts Law Office, Letcher County's champions in personal injury and car wrecks.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Get at the fall, and the rebound comes down to Campbell. Campbell going to push it up the court, but Baker's going to get the steal. First turnover of the game for the Lady Green Dragons. Here comes Stamper, a 2-on-2. Stamper gets it over to Cottle, the long two. Money. 5-2 Cougars early on, 6:35 opening quarter. A near turnover. Now setting it up will be Goodman there. She's sealed off. Off to Reimer. Reimer the long tray. Cannot get it to fall, and Dixon gets the rebound for the Lady Cougars. Over to Cottle. Thought about it. Yeah, good call there. Took a little extra step. Second turnover of the game for the Lady Cougars. Just hopped there a little bit, Mark. Didn't get set. Tried to rush the three. Good defense by the Lady Dragons.
Oh, absolutely. I think Coach Baker is wanting them to pick up the tempo, and that time it just cost them.
And beating the press there was Campbell. Into the front court there. Long two. Lady Dragons, nothing but net by Taylor. And that makes it 5-4 your score. Taylor checking into the ball game, and another turnover, Lady Cougars. Reimer comes up with it. She's going to go, cuts up, puts it up, too strong off the back iron. A fight for the rebound, and Bailey with her first rebound of the game. 5:48 remaining here in the opening quarter. 5-4 Lady Cougars. Series history between these two teams overall. Letcher Central leads at 8-6 before last year's 6-game winning streak, and a turnover. At the other end, here comes Goodman, and Goodman will put it up and gets the friendly roll. Goodman with her first points of the game, and this is Harlan's first lead of the game at 6-5.
Yeah, you have to come and meet those passes. You can't wait on the ball to come to you.
Fourth turnover of the game for the Lady Cougars on that last possession. And what to Coach Varner's credit, she said she wanted to be tough and physical and match it up. She's doing just that right now, Mark, with her team. Long three, Dixon could not get it to go. A fight for the rebound, and we're going to have a foul over the back on Goodman. That'll be your first, team first. Letcher Central now 1 of 3 as a team from beyond the arc. 6-5 early, 5:08 remaining first quarter, and now Dixon will come out and Hatton will come in for the Lady Cougars. Anna Hatton averaging 1.7 points per game on the year to go along with 1.5 rebounds. But 8-6 was the series history as Bailey will go up and in, give her her first points of the game. 7-6 now, Cougars on top.
Nice patience on the inbound pass, waiting for Bailey to cut to the goal.
Doan gets the pass over to Campbell. But Letcher Central have won 6 straight against the Lady Green Dragons before Harlan snapped the streak last year. With it 8-6, the 15th meeting overall between the two teams. Long three. Harlan now 0 of 2 from beyond the arc. Hatton pulls the rebound there.
Nice box out by Baker. There was nobody on this side of the goal.
Taylor had a good look on that last three. Letcher Central turns it over for their 5th turnover of the game. Goodman going to drive, puts it up, nearly got the fall. Tapped around, and we're going to have a, Scarlett Stamper comes out with it, and Hatton makes the save, so the Lady Cougars keep possession. The other end, here come the Lady Cougars. Long three, Cottle cannot get it to fall. Somehow Stamper comes up with it and gets her own miss. Here's Baker, can it be another one? Yes! For her first or second one. And now Coach Varner's seen enough. She wants a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
So 3:58 left here in the first quarter as the Lady Cougars have stretched out the lead by 4, 10-6 over the Lady Green Dragons.
Reimer on the inbounds. Cottle nearly stole the ball there from Campbell. Campbell having a good year. 8.2 points to go along with 3.9 rebounds, and the foul's going to be on the floor. This will be the first team foul on the Lady Cougars. 3:50 remaining. Lady Cougars current 5 straight points as they trail at 6-5. That'll be on Scarlett Stamper, her first.
If you're Coach King, you got to lock that move by Campbell. She took the ball to the hole.
Doan on the wide open three, couldn't get it to go, but Goodman the rebound. Goodman her second rebound. Long three, and a good rebound there by Doan off the miss. She'll set it up. Harlan 0 of 3 from beyond the arc unofficially as a team tonight. Reimer had a good look, but now she goes against Stamper, but steps called. Good defense by Stamper. Just a second turnover for the Lady Green Dragons, and now Sadie Johnson comes in for the Lady Cougars, averaging 5 points per game and 2.3 rebounds on the evening.
Yeah, she had the idea for the nice inside move, but she switched pivot feet.
On the season, there, and then it's going to be a reach call. And this will be on Harlan's Reimer, her first, team second.
Number 21, Reimer, her first, team second.
Of course, Lady Cougars took a tough loss to Knott County, 0-1 in the district, or 0-1 against the Patriots this season, 4-1 overall in the district. Long pass down to Bailey, and it's off of Goodman's shoes, so Letcher County Central keeps possession of the ball.
Yeah, they got a break there. It just happened to hit on Goodman's foot. Or it was just going out of bounds on its own.
Bailey Howard in for the Lady Cougars for the first time tonight, as well as we mentioned Sadie Johnson. Howard on the year, averaging 4.4 points and 2.2 rebounds, and a steal there by the Lady Green Dragons. 6 turnover already for the Lady Cougars, Mark, in this game.
Yeah, several of the players, especially Taylor, has some very quick hands, and she's wreaking havoc on them.
Goodman, the long three, couldn't get it to fall, and Howard on the rebound, her first of the game. Harlan now 0 of 4 as a team from beyond the arc. Cottle, can she get her first three? Cannot get it to fall, and the rebound comes down the Doan, her second of the game. Letcher Central now 2 of 5 as a team from beyond the arc. Baker will check in at the next dead ball. 2:38 to go, Goodman going to drive baseline. Johnson had the reach, and good call there as it was touched by Taylor as the ball went out of bounds. Just the third turnover for the Lady Green Dragons. Good hustle effort there by Taylor, just couldn't get it on the angle.
Oh, absolutely. One of the things that I'm seeing is where both teams are taking a lot of long shots. You're getting long rebounds right now. Rather than under the go, they're kicking out deep.
Bailey Howard high up, cannot get it to fall, but fouled by Goodman, and that's her second, team third.
33, Goodman, her second.
And so that's a big foul there for the Lady Green Dragons. 2 fouls already there.
Yeah, with a shallow bench over there, they can't afford any foul trouble.
Howard on the first, got it, nothing but net. Substitution for Harlan. Goodman out, Taylor back in. Taylor just a freshman, 1.1 rebound or 1.1 points per game, 1.8 rebounds on the year. Howard looking for her second point, and she does. Gets that one, 2 of 2. Letcher as a team from the line, leading at 12-6, and currently on a 7-0 run with their largest lead of the game. 2:23 remaining, opening quarter. Reimer going to take her time. Campbell going to drive, sealed off, but Campbell with it, and we're going to have a foul on Sadie Johnson. That will be her first, team second. And so Campbell will go to the line looking for her first points of the game. This will be the first free throws tonight for the Lady Green Dragons.
Yeah, if Campbell keeps her arm straight up, she wouldn't get a foul there, but where she brought it down trying to make the block.
First one in, starts the 7-0 run by the Lady Cougars. Make that 12-7 now. One more for Campbell, and she got it. Great form by Campbell there on both of those free throws. Had no problem making them back to a 4-point ball game with 2:10 remaining. Baker across the timeline. Now Howard will have it sealed off. Back to Baker. Also, Addison Payton back into the ball game for the Lady Green Dragons. And boy, 7th turnover already for Letcher Central. Not something we're used to seeing before they played Knott County the other night. Kind of continuing that into this game, Mark.
Yeah, they're really trying to get the ball inside even when it's not there.
Reimer couldn't get that one to fall, and Hatton her second rebound of the game. At the other end, Bailey cannot get it to fall. Second chance point, got it. Bailey with her 4th point of the game and second rebound. 14-8 your score. And we'll get a stoppage of play as the ball went a little further. And now Coach Baker's going to have a substitution. Dixon in, Hatton out. Harlan had a 1-point lead at 6-5. It's been their largest lead of the game. Cougars enjoying their largest lead at 6. Campbell will bring it across the timeline. Reimer will have it now. Going right at Bailey. Picks up her dribble. Back out to Campbell. Setting it up. Doan now looking around. Had a good look at a three earlier. Couldn't get it to go. Baker all over Campbell. Nice bounce past the Doan, but goes right at Johnson. Johnson knocks it out of bounds, and it stays with the Lady Green Dragons. Substitution, Scarlett Stamper back into the ballgame for the Lady Cougars. And the 7th grader, Adeline Cochran, in tonight. She wears number 10, averages 1 point a game for the Lady Green Dragons this season. Gives Doan a breather.
The Lady Cougars are doing a good job switching on the picks right now, but as I said that,
Reimer goes high off the glass, cannot get it to fall, and Baker the rebound. Baker will set it up, under a minute to go. Dixon, nice bounce pass, finds Stamper. Stamper lays it in. All scores have scored for Letcher Central now. I'm sorry, check that. Dixon has it, but still 16-8 lead for the Lady Cougars. Campbell, nice move, goes, oh, wasn't expecting it there. Was Patton, and now they'll set it up. Cochran got that pass off really good there, off the pressure, and now Campbell going to drive in a block by Johnson, and now Bailey Howard going to come up with it. Outlet to Dixon, and Dixon lays it in. Now she's got her first points of the game, and the Lady Cougars out by 10.
that was a nice transition there for the Lady Cougars. Great outlet pass.
Tough shot. Reimer can't get it to fall, gets her own rebound, puts it up and in at the buzzer, and give Reimer 4 points. And we have played one quarter, excuse me. Letcher County Central 18, Harlan Independent 10. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Whether you're starting out or starting over, your next chapter begins here. Enroll now for spring 2026 courses at Hazard Community and Technical College. HCTC meets you where you are with flexible online and in-person classes, short-term programs, and hands-on training for in-demand careers. When you choose HCTC, you're choosing opportunity, support, and a community that believes in you. Call 606-487-3293 to enroll today.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic. Offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, x-ray, lab, and free transportation. East Kentucky Chiropractic, Dr. Dale Williams and Dr. Adam Fields. Offering spinal adjustments, posture correction, sports injury recovery, and pain management. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
And the Lady Cougars are fixing the inbound the ball as we begin the second quarter with an 18-10 lead.
They find Baker, or Cottle, excuse me, down to Bailey. This music threw me off. It was still going. I was like, what in the world, Louie? But back to Baker, setting it up top of the key. Nice move with the nice little one-hander. Can't get it to fall. Ball's tapped around. What a rebound there by Campbell. In that first quarter, 2 of 6 Letcher Central shot as a team from the field as the ball goes out of bounds from beyond the arc, Harlan Independent was 0 of 5. Want to give a couple of shout-outs listening in tonight. Beverly Maggard down there in Hazard. Thank you for tuning in here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. And Mackenzie Varner's parents, Mike and Amy King down there in Harlan, tuning us in tonight. Mike saw you up here a few years ago at Letcher Central. Hope you and Amy have a great new year, as well as you too, Beverly. Thank you for everyone tuning us in here tonight on Bluegrass Sports Nation. 7.5 to go, second quarter. Reimer going to drive tough against Bailey. Nearly got it to fall. Ball's loose around. Ball's still loose. Doan had it, but it was knocked away, and they're going to say last touch by the Lady Green Dragons, just their third turnover of the game.
The Lady Green Dragons are really crashing the boards and getting a lot of second and third opportunities. I know Coach Baker wants to shut that down if at all possible.
That's one of the things, one of the highlights that Coach Varner said she wanted to do in this game, and so far executing it well, as Cottle gets the rebound off the Baker miss. 1 minute has elapsed in this quarter. No score yet. Cottle, wide open three. She got that one, nothing but net. She's got 5 for the game. Largest lead for the Cougars at 11.
If they can get her and Kelly Baker both hot shooting from the three, it'd be trouble for the Green Dragons.
And a turnover by the Lady Green Dragons. That's their 4th turnover of the game. Cottle off to Dixon, and Dixon in. She's got 4 in the game. 6.5 to go here in the second quarter. 23-10 your score, Letcher Central.
Again, that extra pass get you those easy shots.
Campbell, the long three, shot that from downtown Harlan. That's the first three for the Lady Green Dragons tonight. They're 1 of 6, and they knock it down to 10, 23-13. What a shot.
Yeah, there was no doubt. You could tell when it left her hand that one was going in.
Stamper, nice pass. Bailey off the mismatch high. Couldn't get that one to go, and Campbell gets her third rebound of the game.
Yeah, that's exactly what Coach Baker's looking for there, that high-low post.
And we're going to have a reach foul on Kaylee Baker. That will be her first, team first. In that first quarter, Letcher Central had 2 team fouls to Harlan's 3. Nobody really in foul trouble except Goodman for the Lady Green Dragons. The other foul is Reimer with 1 for Letcher Central. Stamper, Baker, and Johnson all with 1 apiece. Here's the long three. Nothing but net by Cochran. Cochran, a 6-0 run for the Lady Green Dragons. And it's now 23-16.
They're starting to make them when they needed it. So kudos to them.
They missed their first 5 threes. They've now hit 2 straight, shooting 2 of 7 as a team. Cottle down to Bailey, and that's the 8th turnover for the Lady Cougars. Currently Harlan with 4, 5.5 remaining until halftime, and now Bailey Howard will check in for the Lady Cougars, and Molly Cottle will come out.
Yeah, they're trying to get it inside to Bailey, and that's a great idea, but they just need to keep rotating the ball until they get a better shot. Don't force it.
I agree with you there, Mark. Saw them force it a little bit in Samara Bailey the other night against when Letcher played the Lady Patriots, kind of sealed that off from time to time. Campbell now going, splits the defense, goes right at Dixon, and Dixon a partial block. Somehow was knocked away. That'll be the 5th turnover for the Lady Dragons as Patton had it knocked away, but then we have a jump ball, and now that goes right back to Harlan Independent because the possession arrow favors them. So they turn the ball over, but then Letcher gets it, and they turn it over, and so Harlan with a chance to continue on this 6-0 run.
I love the hustle by those young ladies, though. They were 6 bodies on the floor after that ball.
Oh, what a block there by Dixon, but loose ball coming up with it there was Taylor. She couldn't hold on to it. Just the 6th turnover for the Lady Green Dragons, and now off to Bailey. Bailey at the free throw line. Nice cut by Bailey, high off the glass, couldn't get it. Stamper, the incredible rebound off the Dixon. Dixon gets her own miss, and then a turnover, a steal, 10th for the Lady Cougars. At the other end, here comes Cochran, who has a 3, can't get it to go. Taylor the rebound, and they'll set it up. Reimer, and steps called right in front of Christy Combs there. Got a little excited there, but a heads-up rebound there by Taylor. Just a tough break and something to be watched going on for the Lady Green Dragons as we have substitution. Bailey out, Johnson back in. She saw action early there in the first quarter. Still recovering from her injury, Mark, from what I understand.
Yeah, I'm sure. But at the same time, I'm kind of impressed with Stamper's rebound.
At the other end, here comes Bailey. Bailey up and in. Howard, excuse me. She's got 4 in the game. 25-16, that stops a 6-0 run. Back to Johnson, though, briefly. Yes, Stamper's that rebound. It kept the possession alive. Long 3, Cochran. But they've been trying to get Johnson more into the rotation. Nice little save there. Couldn't hold on to it now. Harlan 2 of 8 as a team from beyond the arc, and Stamper at the other end. We're going to have a blocking foul against the Lady Green Dragons. But I know it's something Coach Taylor, I'm sorry, Coach Baker, and we have a injury on the field or court. Stamper slow to get up. Thought I was in football there for a second. Stamper is tough, Mark. She is tough, and showing that. Of course, we all know she plays softball and has won back-to-back regions, but really been the workhorse here for the Lady Cougars the last couple years on the boards.
Yeah, growing up with Tripp, she had no choice but to be tough.
Stamper can't get the first one. But that's kind of back to what I was trying to say about Johnson. That's been the story for her for Letcher Central. Came from Shelby Valley. They've been trying to get her healthy. She's been battling it. You alluded to it earlier in the first quarter. If she can get healthy 100%, definitely going to make a difference for this Lady Cougars team. And Coach Varner had no problem, or had to go to Reagan Goodman there. We know she's playing with 2 fouls. Something to watch as Stamper makes that one nothing but net, her 3rd point of the game.
Yeah, if they can get Johnson healthy and work in the game, that gives them a whole different facet of play, especially on the defensive end.
Nice move by Goodman, but what a block by Johnson. The third block for the Lady Cougars. She has 2 of them in this game. Dixon has the other one. And stoppage of play as Bailey Howard will tie her shoe there.
And on cue, she swats one out. Makes me look like I know what I'm talking about every once in a while.
Oh, Mark, you know what you're talking about, man. You do a great job as we have the inbounds pass here. Goodman trying to get it in. Long pass, and Taylor will come down with it. Taylor hustled there. Taylor this year, for just a freshman, 1.1 points and 1.8 rebounds on the year. Nice little floating move there. Great shot by Reimer. That's her 6th point of the game. 26-18. Dixon picks up her dribble off the Stamper. Stamper got there by Patton, and now Howard will set it up. Baker has had 2 threes in this game. Shot them in the first quarter and got them. She's wide open. Can it be her 3rd one? Fit finds her own shot, or chases her own shot down. Goes up strong, high off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Reimer the rebound. And now Harlan with a chance to get it back down to 6 or 5 with a 3.
All of your good shooters.
Reimer cannot get it to fall, and Dixon the rebound. Dixon, long outlet pass. Bailey the reverse. Yes. Howard's got 6 in the game.
Great transition basket there. They got out and got down the floor in a hurry, and a nice pass.
Oh, nice bullet pass by Goodman to Patton, and Patton, nice move, lays it high off the glass. 28-20 your score. Baker the long outlet pass. Here's Bailey Howard off to Johnson. Johnson at a tough angle. Cannot get her own shot or miss, but Stamper with her 5th rebound. Howard will set it up, and now Baker moves it over to Dixon. 2:25 remaining. Back to Stamper. Nice pass to Johnson up and in. Johnson's first points of the game, back out to a 10-point lead at 30-20. 2:15 remaining until halftime.
I'm sorry about that. That's that extra pass that I was referring to that the Cougars need to make.
Both teams will have some substitutions at the next dead ball. Reimer now will set it up. 2 minutes remaining until halftime. And now Patton. Being guarded by Baker here in this man-to-man. Patton showing some patience. Patton 2.8 points to go with 1.6 rebounds on the year as Johnson knocks it out of Goodman's hand. And it'll be Baker out, Cottle in, and Cochran back in for the Lady Dragons, as well as Campbell.
I see a lot more communication between the Lady Cougars on defense. They're talking, and that's key if you're playing a tight man-to-man.
Reimer and Taylor out for the Lady Green Dragons. A near steal by Johnson. Lady Green Dragons keep it with 1:48 remaining. Timeouts reset. Letcher Central still has all 5 of theirs. Harlan with 4. Coach Varner took a 30-second back in the first quarter. And the inbounds to Cochran. And we're going to have a reach on Sadie Johnson. That will be her team second.
3 is Johnson, her 2nd.
With 1:45 remaining until halftime, Allie Bailey will check back in, and Johnson will come out.
Yeah, she was able to smack a couple of times away, but she had her other hand on her back that time and got called.
Cochran going to drive, finds an opening, lost it, but then puts it up. Nearly got it to fall, and it's going to be last touch by the Lady Cougars. Bailey is battling it in there. Patton almost had it. 1:39 remaining.
Yeah, Patton's in there with a little bit of a disadvantage as far as height, but she's blocking out well.
Campbell on the inbounds, looking. Goodman nearly, almost had a turnover. Campbell bails her out, and Cottle. It's her first foul, team 3rd. 1:34 remaining until halftime, 30-20. Both teams sticking with the same people.
First, team 3rd.
As a coach, you can always accept those fouls that are created from trying to make a hustle play.
Campbell with a nice take, nice bounce pass. Long 2, Patton got it to go. Patton with her 4th point of the game. 30-22, back down to 8. Dixon off to Stamper. Kicks it out. Howard now going to drive. Nearly lost it and does. 11th turnover for Letcher Central unofficially. At the other end, Cochran tried to draw the foul. It's going to be off Mara Dixon, and Harlan will set it up.
Yeah, again, that down there, they were just too congested. You had all the Cougars players right inside the paint and nowhere to go.
Cochran now going right at Dixon. Good matchup here. Sealed off, though. Goodman now going to go right at Stamper and lost it. 8th turnover for the Lady Green Dragons unofficially. Here comes Stamper. Oh, and Bailey wasn't expecting the pass, but it's loose. Stamper had it and then turned it over. Doan going to bring it up the court with 48 seconds remaining. Long three, Campbell. Can she do it again? Cannot get that one, and Howard the rebound. Harlan 2 of 10 as a team from the three-point line tonight. Cottle could not get the shot, and the rebound down.
The Lady Cougars had a great opportunity right there and just didn't finish.
Well, and they may get another opportunity there. Just a little miscommunication between Campbell and Goodman. Just the 9th turnover for the Lady Green Dragons in this half. 27.3 seconds remaining, 30-22. Lady Cougars on top by 8. Dixon will set it up. Off to Bailey at the elbow. Good defense there. Bailey, we're going to have a foul on the floor against the Lady Green Dragons. Is Addison Campbell her first? Team second.
And that was really a nice move there by Bailey. She was able to make the move from above the box, and that's the key when you're playing down low post.
Inbound to Howard, down to Bailey. Bailey, tough shot, couldn't get it to fall. Fight for the rebound. Bailey comes up with it, and she draws the foul. That will be Bailey's 3rd rebound of the game. It'll be the 4th team foul, or excuse me, 3rd team foul on the Lady Dragons. It's Goodman's 3rd.
You need to be able to start as a post player right at the box or above the box so you can go to either direction.
Bailey, nothing but net on the first one. Give her her 5th point of the game.
Nice shot.
This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight. 1 of 1. 7.7 seconds remaining. 31-22 your score. Bailey looking to push it back out to a 10-point lead. Free throws up. Off the back iron. And the rebound, Patton. At the other end, 2 seconds left. Campbell going to try. Could not get it to go, but Reimer could not get the shot in time, and we have played 2. At halftime, your score, Letcher County Central 31, Harlan Independent 22. We'll be back in 3 minutes on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
In Letcher County, we know accidents can happen when you least expect them. If you've been hurt, call Hatton and Watts. We'll stand with you, just like your team does on the field. At Hatton and Watts Law Office, we're your hometown team, fighting for your family after an injury. Hatton and Watts Law Office, Letcher County's champions in personal injury and car wrecks.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
And with 7 minutes to go here at halftime, Anthony, the Lady Cougars were able to stretch out their lead to 31-22 over the Lady Green Dragons. And kind of break that down for us, how that happened.
Here are the stats for you at halftime. At the end of the first quarter, it was 18-10. Letcher County Central on top. And the Lady Cougars outscored the Lady Green Dragons in the second quarter, 13-12, giving us the 31-22 halftime score. First for the Lady Green Dragons, Cheyenne Reimer, she had 6 points to go along with 2 rebounds. Addison Campbell, 5 points and 3 rebounds. She was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Addison Patton, 4 points and 2 rebounds. Reagan Goodman, 2 points and 2 rebounds. Talay Taylor, 2 points and 1 rebound. Shelby Doan, 3 rebounds. And Addison Cochran, 3 points. Harlan shot 2 of 2 as a team from the free throw line. They used the 30-second timeout. I had them with 13 rebounds unofficially in that first half, 9 turnovers. And for the Lady Cougars, they shot 4 of 6 as a team from the free throw line, had 12 total turnovers in that first half. And Allie Bailey, she had 5 points and 3 rebounds, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Scarlett Stamper had 3 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line to go along with 5 rebounds. Molly Cottle, 5 points to go along with 2 rebounds. Kaylee Baker, 6 points to go along with 3 rebounds. Anna Hatton, 2 rebounds. Mara Dixon, 4 points and 3 rebounds. Bailey Howard has 6 points and shot 2 of 2 from the free throw line with 2 rebounds. And Sadie Johnson had 2 blocks and 2 points. Also, Mara Dixon had 1 block. Forgot to mention that. And that I had Letcher Central with 20 rebounds unofficially in that first half. As far as from beyond the arc, Letcher Central shot 3 of 8 as a team, and Harlan Independent shot 2 of 10 as a team from beyond the arc. Mark, we're at 31-22. Your thoughts on the first half?
I think that the transition play of the Lady Cougars looked a lot better tonight. They're getting out and down the floor real quick, and when they're getting the rebound, the first or second pass, they're always looking down the floor for that quick outlet pass to try to get an easy bucket on the other end. And that's one of the things that's really made a difference in this ballgame. I think they've got like 6 points from doing that.
And as you mentioned earlier there back in the first half, forcing the pass a little bit a couple times as Harlan was cleaned up pretty quickly there on defense to make sure Allie Bailey didn't get the easy 2. The defense of the Lady Green Dragons altered that shot a little bit. The Lady Cougars, though, with the transition points and also hitting a couple threes has really been the big difference. The Lady Green Dragons also have hit some threes on their own, which they got it down. They were down 23-10, and they got it down to 23-16 very quickly, went on that 6-0 run. Of course, that's been the Lady Cougars' largest lead at 13. Lady Green Dragons was at 7-6. But it really sparked a little bit of an engine and fire in the Lady Green Dragons, and I think it's what helped them really fight to keep it to a single-digit lead here at halftime.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the tenacity of that group is unbelievable. They're, like I said, that their bodies flying everywhere on the floor after all the loose balls and stuff, and you got to love that hustle as a coach, where no matter what the score is, that they're willing to go after it.
And one other thing I forgot to mention before we take our final break before halftime, as far as the fouls were concerned, Cheyenne Reimer for the Lady Green Dragons had 1 foul. Addison Campbell had 1 foul. Reagan Goodman had 3 fouls. And for the Lady Cougars, Scarlett Stamper had 1 foul, as well as Molly Cottle and Kaylee Baker, and Sadie Johnson had 2 fouls. We'll be back in 3 minutes on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Whether you're starting out or starting over, your next chapter begins here. Enroll now for spring 2026 courses at Hazard Community and Technical College. HCTC meets you where you are with flexible online and in-person classes, short-term programs, and hands-on training for in-demand careers. When you choose HCTC, you're choosing opportunity, support, and a community that believes in you. Call 606-487-3293 to enroll today.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic. Offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, MAT program, x-ray, lab, and free transportation. East Kentucky Chiropractic, Dr. Dale Williams and Dr. Adam Fields, offering spinal adjustments, posture correction, sports injury recovery, and pain management. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
(31-22) as we get ready to kick off the second half of this game as the Lady Cougars inbound the ball and the lead.
Oh, we're going to have a Harlan Independent didn't have all 5 of their players out there, and now Patton runs out to the court. Bailey now taking her time at the free throw line. Hasn't given the ball up, now does. Cottle going to take her time. Dixon. Nice little screen and jump shot. And good rebound there by Goodman. Her third unofficially, brings it down the court. Going to go right at Baker, picks up her dribble. Campbell, can she get this one to go? In and out. Good rebound by Reimer. Couldn't get the bunny. A fight for the rebound. We'll have a jump ball and it'll stay with Harlan Independent.
Again, that's a nice follow-up. They get a second chance to score here.
7:35 remaining, 31-22 your score. Nice pass to Reimer. Got it to go. Reimer with her 8th point. So far, she has a bucket in every quarter. Lady Green Dragons got it back down to 7.
Yeah, she does such a good job moving without the basketball.
Dixon picks up her dribble off the Stamper. They find Bailey too high. 13th turnover for the Lady Cougars. So now the Lady Green Dragons with an opportunity to get it back down to 5 or 4.
There's another one of those cases where the extra passes on the rotation will make an easier entry pass.
Long two, Taylor couldn't get it to fall, and Bailey the rebound, her 4th of the game. Stamper going to push it out in transition. 7 minutes remaining, third quarter. Baker back down to Bailey. Knocked away. Good body there by Campbell to knock that ball away, and the 14th turnover for the Lady Cougars.
Yeah, and those hurt when you're just are not unforced.
Nice give and go as Taylor knocks it down, give her 4th point of the game. And it's now 31-26. All 4 points by the Lady Green Dragons to start this quarter.
You know, we've seen time and time again, whoever starts strong in the third quarter usually ends up making a big impact on the game.
Give and go there by Baker. She misses it, but Stamper with the second chance opportunity give her 5 points in the game. And it's now 33-26 Lady Cougars. At the other end, Reimer. Ball movement. Campbell will take the 3. Campbell, another 3. She's got 8 in the game, and it's now back to a 4-point game at 33-29. At the other end, Cottle answers with one of her own. 36-29, back out to a 7-point lead.
Business may pick up here. Both teams starting to shoot the 3-ball very well.
Nice cut, Reimer, but a good knockaway by Cottle. Reimer with a nice little step. Reimer, 4 quick points for her in this quarter, and it's now 36-31, back to 5. Dixon across the timeline, taking her time. Bailey Howard will check into the next step ball for the Lady Cougars. Scarlett Stamper, high pass, and again, they try to go down. Good knockaway by Campbell. That's just not there, and Howard will come in and Baker out, and also Sadie Johnson will come into the game and Stamper out. If you're sealing that off, opponents against the Lady Cougars, that just shows me right there, Mark, that teams are preparing and they're studying their film work, and you like to see that with teams.
Oh, absolutely. But if the defense gets in front of you, rotate the ball, and they'll be behind you on that rotation.
Johnson had the body there at a tough angle, used the high post there, got it in to push it back out to a 7-point lead. Goodman the long tray, cannot get it to fall, and Bailey the rebound. Her 4th or 5th of the game. 38-31, 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Nice pass down low to Johnson, could not get it to go. A fight for the rebound, last touch by Taylor, and it'll stay with Letcher Central.
Yeah, I mean, she made a nice entry pass, just didn't complete the play.
Howard now looking at Johnson. Johnson, the tough hook, could not get the fall, and we're going to have an offensive foul there on Allie Bailey. That'll be her first, team first. And now Harlan Independent with a chance to get it back down to 4 or 5 on the next possession.
Yeah, Bailey went after that ball aggressively, and I don't think she realized that she ran over someone until it's too late.
Well, Taylor had the body there on her, and Taylor, boy, she's been scrappy tonight for Harlan. She gets right in him. Nice move by Campbell, and then turned it over. 10th turnover for the Lady Green Dragons, and then Bailey picks up her dribble. Here comes Dixon with 4.5 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, you always want your guards to come back. You don't necessarily need your big man bringing you up unless it's Cam Hayes.
Cottle, the long 3, got it. She's got 11 in the game. That pushes it out to a 10-point lead. Letcher Central now 5 of 10 from beyond the arc as a team. Harlan Independent 3 of 13. Reimer nearly lost it and does. Cottle knocked it away. Here's Dixon, the long 2, in and out. A fight for the rebound teammates, and Cottle comes up with it, her 3rd of the game. And now Dixon will set it up. 41-31, 3:53 to go here in the third quarter. Johnson down to Bailey. Bailey up and in. Bailey with 7 points in the game. 43-31, back out to a 12-point lead.
That's that high-low post facet that Johnson adds by being on this team.
5 straight points by the Lady Cougars. Goodman, tough shot. Campbell draws the foul. She'll go to the line for 2. This will just be the second team foul on the Lady Cougars. And they get this on Molly Cottle, her second. Or excuse me, check that, Bailey. I thought I had read 4 there from Ref Perry's hands, but Bailey commits her second foul of the game. Campbell, 2 of 2 tonight from the free throw line. She's made only Harlan Independent's 2 free throws. Give her a 3rd one there. She has 9 points for the game. Harlan made a substitution. Cochran in, Patton out. Campbell looking for her 10th point of the game. It's 43-32. She gets it. 4 of 4 she is from the free throw line. Harlan County 4 of 4 as a team. 43-33 your score with 3:25 to go.
She has such a nice form on shooting free throws.
Another turnovers. They tried to get it to Johnson there. And the Cougars, or excuse me, Lady Green Dragons will set it up with 3:16 remaining. Goodman goes right at Johnson. And no whistle there, and they let him play. Cochran up to Reimer. Caudill on her. Here comes Reimer. Reimer with the switch, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. This will be the third team foul on the Lady Cougars. With 3:05 remaining. They get this on Bailey. That's her third, and now Scarlett Stamper comes in for Allie Bailey. So now Harlan with a chance to get it back down to a single-digit lead.
Yeah, I think Goodman was expecting them to call the foul there as well, because she could have took that onto the basket after Johnson hit the floor, but instead she just stopped.
Doan and Caudill there go for it on the battle, and the ball just went off of Caudill's hands, so Harlan keeps the ball with 3 minutes remaining. It's still a 10-point game. Reimer looking, going to drive, goes left, right at Stamper. Stamper partially got a block on that. Outlet pass. Here's Dixon over to Howard. The nice put up, and Howard will be fouled by Harlan's Cochran. Her first, just the first team foul on Harlan in this quarter. 43-33 your score. Bailey Howard to the free throw line. She is 2 of 2 tonight, has 6 points in the game. Howard on the first one. Oh, rolls off.
That did everything but go in.
She'll have one more. Letcher Central now 4 of 7 as a team from the free throw line tonight. Got that one. Give her 7 points in the game. Back out to an 11-point lead at 44-33, 2:40 remaining. Campbell right at Dixon. Here comes Cochran. Bailey right on her. Cochran, the tough move, almost got at the fall. And Sadie Johnson pulls down the rebound, her first, of the game. Out to Howard, up and in. Howard with 9 points in the game, 46-33.
Nice transition move by the Lady Cougars there.
This matches the largest lead for the Lady Cougars in the game. Reimer going to put up a tough shot, can't get it to fall. Comes up with the rebound, her third of the game, puts it up. And Caudill comes down with it off the miss. Caudill going to push it in transition, bounce pass. Dixon going to do a fake, nearly lost it. Up to Johnson, nice shot if it goes. Yes! Johnson was set, give her 6 points, 4 in this quarter, and now it's 48-33 Lady Cougars.
Again, nice pass, nice ball movement by the Lady Cougars.
Reimer thought about it briefly. Campbell now going to drive, bounce pass. Cochran right into Campbell's hands off the deflection. Nice move, Campbell goes right at Johnson, puts it up, and they're going to say on the floor and one. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be on the floor, so it'll be on Johnson. Be her third. Team fourth.
That's 3 on both of the big girls for the Lady Cougars.
Coach Baker will try to get Bailey in on the next. Actually, they're going to go with Anderson. Tough shots up by Reimer, but Stamper comes down with her 7th rebound. Be Keegan Anderson checking in, averaging 1.1 points per game and 1 rebound a game at the next dead ball for the Lady Cougars. Caudill's wide open on the right wing. Count it. It's one of her sweet shots. She's got 14 in the game, and this is the largest lead for the Lady Cougars at 18.
Caudill's been on fire tonight. That's her 4th 3.
And compared to the Knott County game, Letcher Central 6 of 10 from beyond the arc tonight. Good move by Goodwin, almost got the and one. This will be the 15th foul on the Lady Cougars, so bonus coming the rest of the way for the Lady Green Dragons the rest of this quarter. And they get that on Stamper, her second. 1:03 remaining, 51-33.
And that was just a nice move to the goal by Goodman.
Couldn't get the first one to fall. That was her first free throw of tonight. She hasn't scored since the second quarter, has 2 points to go along with 3 rebounds, but has been all over the court tonight as Anderson now in for Johnson. Goodman looking for point number 3, and she gets it. Harlan now 5 of 6 as a team from the free throw line tonight, trailing at 51-34. Under a minute to go. Dixon, nice screen. Had some options. And a near turnover. Stamper keeps it. Keegan Anderson couldn't hold on to it. Long jumper by Dixon, could not get it to fall. And we're going to say ball tapped out of bounds. And check that, I thought that was, yeah,
they say Stamper
yep,
stepped on the line there while she touched the ball.
Yeah. And 40 seconds remaining here. 17-point ball game. And the shot is going to stay with the Lady Dragons.
That was a nice block by Anderson there.
And my apologies, that's Kennedy Anderson in. I didn't know if she was going to play tonight with the wrap, but she's in. 13 points, or she's wears number 13, 5 blocks on the night for the Lady Cougars. We're going to get a foul here on Bailey Howard. That will be her first, team 6th. So Cochran will go to the line for 2. And Alina Tyree, checking into the ball game. She wears number 35, the sophomore, here on this shot. Cochran gets it to go. Cochran with her 4th point of the evening. Out will be Scarlett Stamper. Tyree on the year, averaging 1.7 points per game to go along with 1.6 points per game. Cochran, just a 7th grader, could not get the fall. And the long rebound there by Dixon. And Letcher Central will set it up. 6 of 8 Lady Cougars as a team from the, Lady Green Dragons as a team from the free throw line tonight, trailing by 16. Cottle has it. Thought about driving. Nice bounce pass to Howard. Howard lays it up and in. She's got 11 points and 5 points in this quarter alone. 53-35 with 3 seconds. Campbell doesn't realize the clock. She's going to pull it from half court. Oh! What a shot by Campbell! Give it to her and it counts. We played the end of the 3rd quarter. That was money ball. 53-38 after 3. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
In Letcher County, we know accidents can happen when you least expect them. If you've been hurt, call Hatton and Watts. We'll stand with you, just like your team does on the field. At Hatton and Watts Law Office, we're your hometown team, fighting for your family after an injury. Hatton and Watts Law Office, Letcher County's champions in personal injury and car wrecks.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
(53-38) as the Lady Cougars have the lead and the ball as we start the 4th and final quarter.
Mark, I don't know if anyone in a game, boys or girls, yet has hit a half-court buzzer beater on the new paint design here at Letcher Central. From the games we've seen, I don't think so, as Cochran had the near steal. But if nobody has, give that to Campbell for Harlan County or Harlan Independent to hit that, and she had no problem hitting that at the end of the 3rd.
Yeah, she was well behind the half-court line.
Down low pass to Bailey. Out to Stamper. Baker back into the game. 18 was the largest lead there at 53-35. Three-pointer knocked it back down to 15, and the Cougars just playing keep away right now until Cottle gets a nice screen with the floater, high off the glass and in. Nice move by Cottle. She's got 16 in the game.
She's the first Cougar to score in all 4 quarters.
Goodman now. Nearly stolen by Stamper. Nice pass to Reimer, and we're going to have a foul on Allie Bailey before the shot. That'll be her 4th, team first. Johnson will check in for the Lady Cougars, and Taylor will check back in for the Lady Green Dragons. Bailey out, and Cochran out for the Lady Green Dragons, 7:18 remaining, 55-38. Oh, Taylor's open. She didn't see her there for a second. And Campbell with a nice catch. Tough shot. And Dixon the board. 5 rebounds for her tonight.
And she made a nice move, just left it short.
High pass from Baker down to Johnson. That's the Lady Cougars' 18th turnover of the game. Lady Green Dragons with only 11. 6:55 remaining. Reimer will swing pass. Johnson nearly had that. Long two, up and in by Taylor. Give her 6th point of the game, 55-40. That was an incredible shot because of the length of Johnson that caused the disruption, but Taylor knocked it down no problem. Stamper off to Baker. Baker is 2 of 2 tonight. Couldn't get that one to fall. And the rebound comes down to Campbell from the tap to Goodman. 6 of 11 now, Lady Cougars from beyond the arc. Long three, money ball by Taylor. And she's got 9 points. 55-43, back down to 12. Here's Cottle. She's going to drive. Floater, cannot get it to fall. Goodman the rebound. And they're still battling it out there, and now Campbell will have it back to Goodman. 6 minutes remaining, 55-43 your score. Bailey Howard checking at the next step ball for the Lady Cougars.
Yeah, in at the post, they're getting a little chippy right now, so I'm sure the referees will be keeping a closer eye on that.
Reimer sealed off to Campbell. Bounce pass a little too strong, and that'll be just the 12th turnover for the Lady Dragons as Bailey Howard comes in, Molly Cottle out. Timeout resets for you. Letcher Central with all 5 timeouts. Harlan Independent has only used a 30-second timeout, so they have 4 remaining. Cottle and Doan on each other, Dixon and Doan, 5 and 5. Johnson a 3, got it, nothing but net. Johnson. 9 points for her. Kind of looked like Derek Nowinski there a little bit. 7 of 12, Lady Cougars from beyond the arc as a team.
Nice ball movement. Took the first open shot that they got.
Campbell the long tray right back, in and out. Rebound Taylor, could not get the fall. Reimer the rebound, puts it up, and it rolls in. She now has a bucket for the Lady Green Dragons in all quarters. 58-45.
Boy, Taylor is a ball magnet, though. Everywhere the ball is, we've called her name.
And a near turnover. Ball still loose. Reimer with a nice bounce pass. Got it off there. Tried to get it to Taylor. Last touch by the Lady Green Dragons. 58-45, 4:44 remaining.
The Cougars got beat down the floor that time. Just couldn't hold on to the outlet pass.
Nice screen, Stamper from Dixon. To Dixon's. Can Johnson get another one? Let's see what they say. Ball goes out of bounds. And Lady Green Dragons with a chance to get it back down to 10. And we have a substitution. Allie Bailey back into the ball game for Johnson. I know Johnson was defended well, but I felt like she didn't need to take that shot then, Mark. Just 2 defended well, and with the 13-point lead, just try to move it around and kill some time.
Oh, absolutely. You're exactly right, and I'm sure Coach Baker felt the same way.
Off the shoe there, 14th turnover of the game. Strip there. Doan turned it over. And strip away, and it'll stay with the Lady Cougars with 4:10 remaining.
Good hands there by Campbell.
Howard now looking to feed Bailey. Bounce pass. Moving it around. Oh, Bailey Howard, nice move on the baseline. Draws the foul. Reimer says she's guilty of the foul. That's her second, team first. She automatically just touched her chest there, and now Bailey Howard will go to the free throw line where she is 3 of 4 tonight, 11 points, and has a chance to have a point in every quarter to be the second Cougar to do that tonight, to join Molly Cottle. Give it to her. 12 for her, well above her season average tonight. Came into tonight's game at 4.4 points and 2.2 rebounds.
She's played a big role in this game.
Really, if you look at it overall, in several of the last games for the Lady Cougars, she's got 13, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Lady Cougars 7 of 10 overall. Long two, Taylor, it bounces around high. They fought for it between Stamper and Reimer, and then Howard couldn't hold on to it, but great hustle effort there. Lady Dragons with another opportunity to get another score here.
I'm surprised after it bounced up on top of the backboard, they didn't blow it as a dead ball. Usually they do.
Reimer catches it. Nice pass, puts the floater up, got the roll. 14 for her in the game. 60-47, 3:35 remaining in the game.
Reimer does such a great job moving without the ball.
Dixon right to the basket. Can't get it to fall. Bailey comes in and gets a high rebound or shoots a high shot there. She's got 6 rebounds to go along with 9 points tonight. 62-47 in March. She becomes the 3rd Lady Cougar to score in every quarter in this game. And that'll be the 15th turnover for the Lady Green Dragons.
I want to give a shout out to our buddy Bumper Adams and Sam Quillen for both watching it tonight.
Good screen there by Dixon. Baker now in the corner up to Bailey. Bailey's going to drive really quick. Stamper going to go right to the basket and in. Stamper with her 7th point of the game. 64-47, 2:55 to go in the ball game. Largest lead for the Lady Cougars was at 18. Harlan had the 6-5 lead early on back in the first quarter. Campbell now going to take a long 3. She's hit quite a few tonight, made that half-court buzzer beater. Couldn't get that one to go there as Baker gets the rebound.
The Cougars need to just come down and work it around and take what they have available.
We're going to have steps called on Howard. And now checking back in for Harlan Independent, will be Addison Patton. And now Cottle back in for Howard. 2:28 remaining, 64-47.
I think Howard was looking to make a pass, and they went away to screen just as she started to throw the ball.
Campbell going to drive. Tough shot, but blocked. I think that was Dixon that got that. Outlet pass, Stamper to Cottle, got it. Cottle with 18 in the game. And this is now the largest lead for the Lady Cougars at 19, 66-47. Reimer nearly lost it. Taylor, can she get a 3? Off the back iron, and Bailey the rebound, her 7th of the game. Harlan Independent 4-17 as a team from the beyond the arc. Stamper the nice cut from Cottle. Ball's loose. Doan comes up with the rebound. And we're going to have a foul on Molly Cottle. That will be her 3rd, team 2nd. Doan gets her 4th rebound of the game.
Doan was in a hornet's nest. No matter where she turned, there was a Lady Cougar grabbing hold of her.
Campbell will get the inbounds. Take her time. Reimer going to cut right to the basket. Could not get it to fall. Ball still loose. Taylor the rebound. Her 2nd of the game. Campbell going to drive. Got that pass from Doan, put it up, contested there by Baker. She comes down with her 4th rebound of the game. Cottle will set it up. 1:13 remaining, 66-47. Dixon now with it, and we have going to let the substitutions, the subs come in. It'll be Anna Hatton wearing number 14 for the Lady Cougars. Also coming in will be number 11, J.C. Hogg, the 8th grader. Number 24, Riley Lucas. And the other player coming in will be Keegan Anderson wearing number 22. Lady Green Dragons will keep everybody on the court. And they called that a 30-second timeout for the Lady Cougars, so it's their only timeout of the game. Actually, I'm sorry, Alina Tyree into the ball game. So she was the other Lady Cougar that came in there. So Tyree, Hogg, Hatton, Anderson, and Lucas. 1:09 remaining. For Harlan, Taylor, Patton, Campbell, Doan, and Reimer on the court. Hogg, the nice pass. Lucas double teamed though. Anderson thought about it, right back to Lucas, but a turnover. Here comes Reimer at the other end. Hatton, the good little defense there. And we have a rebound for Reimer. We have a foul on the floor. This will be the Lady Cougars' 3rd team foul. They're going to get that on Anna Hatton. That'll be her 1st, team 3rd. 45.4 seconds to go. 66-47 your score. Campbell. Oh, just rolls out. And Tyree the rebound. Or check that, Lucas. Her 1st of the game. High pass down to Tyree. Hogg, the long 2. Oh, it rolls off. Lucas the rebound. Lucas gets her first points of the game. She's going to be a bright spot for this Lady Cougar team in the future. Big time, big days, I think, for her coming up, Mark.
Oh, absolutely. Her and Tyree both have been used to playing together in grade school anyway.
As well as Dixon. Long three, Taylor, and the rebound, Anderson.
You sprinkle in a couple players from the other feeder schools, and they're going to be a bright spot for the future.
68-47, the Lady Cougars over the Lady Green Dragons of Harlan Independent. Mark and I will be back in 3 minutes. We'll try to talk to a couple of girls here on Bluegrass Sports Nation as Harlan goes to 5-11 on the season. Lady Cougars go to 10-8. Back in 3 minutes.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
For more than a century, we have stood by the people of Hazard and Eastern Kentucky. Now we begin a new chapter with a new name. People's Bank and Trust Company is now PBT Bancorp. Our look may be new, but what matters stays the same. The same local faces, the same personal service, the same commitment to your goals. PBT Bancorp is here to help you grow, plan, and build for the future. PBT Bancorp, preparing for a better tomorrow.
(68-44), the Lady Cougars victorious over the Lady Green Dragons of Harlan Independent. And before we get to the interviews, we're going to get some stats first. Look at the free throws between both teams. Harlan Independent shot 6 of 8. The Lady Cougars shot 7 of 10 as a team from the free throw line. Lady Cougars on the rebounding edge, 36. Lady Green Dragons, 32. On the turnover situation, 15 for the Lady Green Dragons, 22 for the Lady Cougars. And we'll look at the scoring first. For the Harlan Lady Independent Green Dragons, Cheyenne Reimer, she had 14 points to go along with 6 rebounds. Addison Campbell, 13 points to go along with 4 rebounds. She shot 4 of 4 from the free throw line. And on top of that as well, too, Addison Patton, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Reagan Goodman, 3 points, 4 rebounds, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Taylor, she had 9 points tonight, 2 rebounds. Addison Campbell also had that incredible buzzer beater at the end of the third quarter. And then on top of that, Shelby Doan, she had 4 rebounds tonight. And Adeline Cochran, 4 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight as well, too. And we will look at the Lady Cougars of Letcher County Central. Allie Bailey, 9 points and 7 rebounds. Scarlett Stamper, 7 points and 7 rebounds. Molly Cottle, 18 points. She led all scorers in the games with 4 rebounds. Anna Hatton, 3 rebounds. Kaylee Baker, 6 points to go along with 4 rebounds. Mara Dixon, 4 points and 5 rebounds. Bailey Howard shot 5 of 6 from the free throw line tonight, 2 rebounds with 13 points. Got to say also Allie Bailey had 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Sadie Johnson had 9 points to go along with 1 rebound. Keegan Anderson, 1 rebound. Riley Lucas, 2 points and 2 rebounds. And now we are joined by some Lady Cougars here. And we got Allie Bailey first coming up as we will talk about this game. And Allie, congratulations on the win tonight. How are you feeling after the game?
Thank you. It feels good to come back from, the loss of the night against Knott County. We had some team meetings and a good practice, and so it's good to be back and playing good again.
Go to 10 and, check that. Yeah, 10-8 on the season now. You're enjoying your senior year so far?
Yes, we're having a great time. We're working towards the main goal, being at RUP.
Definitely.
So it's going good so far.
Of course, I know, just going back here to December 15th, just 15th briefly, how did it get to feel this year to get to play down there at Neon? Because I know you grew up in that gym.
Oh, my gosh, that was the coolest thing ever. That was so cool to be able to do that my senior year. And then, I got to meet my mom's coach, Dougie Kinser, and it was just awesome. I'm so glad I got to do it.
Now, back to this game. Early on, it looked like Harlan Independent was they did the whole game. They stayed physical with you all. They stayed tough. How do you feel like you all adjusted as the game went on against them?
Yeah, we knew that coming in here. Harlan's always a real physical team, so we actually talked about that at practice yesterday, and that we want to be the team that, punches them first, I guess you could say. We can't just fold under pressure like we have been in the past, so that's something we're working on, and I think we did a good job tonight doing that.
Now, I know you got a home game next week and then maybe one after that, a little bit of break on the road. Are you ready to go back on the road against some teams?
Yeah. We like playing at home for sure, but, those away games are fun too, so I'm excited. We're going to play Pulaski tomorrow, so.
And you mentioned Knott County really quick. Just what was one of your key takeaways from the game the other night? Because you got to play them again over there at their place later on this season.
Yeah, I think, obviously playing Knott County, we go out, it's Knott County, we're scared, and so I think not being like that is, going to be key to winning the next game. And then obviously turnovers and, like I said, being more aggressive, I think will be a key in coming back and winning that game. So
what you think about Sadie's 3 tonight?
I loved it. I'm so proud of her, and I'm excited that she's started getting back, in the groove. It's hard to do that, come back from an injury, but I'm proud of her for coming back and being able to play good.
Well, thanks for talking with us, Allie Bailey. Congratulations on the win tonight, and we look forward to seeing you in more games.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem. That's Allie Bailey. We'll get Molly Cottle, Bailey Howard. She can come up next. That's cool, too. So, Bailey, you had a bucket you had points in every quarter tonight. Just talk about just this team win after the Knott County game the other night.
I think it was something we really needed after last game, and we met together as a team, and we're just like, we want to be one more and play with more energy, and I feel like we really did that tonight, so it was good.
What did you think about Campbell's half-court buzzer beater at the end of the third quarter for Harlan?
I thought it was great. I was like, wow. I never see those.
Yeah, they're rare, aren't they?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know. I was saying, Mark, in the broadcast, I think that's maybe the first one since they got the new logo design down there at Letcher Central for somebody to hit it in a game, boys or girls. But I wanted to ask you really quick, how'd you feel about Sadie's three-pointer?
Oh, I felt great. I love getting to play with her, and I think tonight she really, it was like her old self back, and she felt more confident and scored points, and it was great.
Harlan kept matching you all with the tenacity each. It seemed like the physical play, and they were knocking down shots. What really pushed you all forward to keep the energy going to get the victory tonight?
I think we just really wanted it, and I think it showed. And like we talked about aggressiveness and defense, and I think that every time the ball got took away or anything, we wanted to be the ones that got the ball out every time. So.
Well, Bailey, you get ready to go back on the road, and know there are going to be a few home games coming up, but you're ready to go back on the road and play some?
Yes, sir. Yep, I'm ready.
All right. Thank you, Bailey.
Thank
Good talking to you tonight. And we'll get Scarlett Stamper here. Haven't talked to Scarlett or Molly. It doesn't matter, whichever one. Sorry, Scarlett. Molly had the hot hand tonight, a bucket in every quarter, 18 points to go along with 4 rebounds. You helped out on some blocks. Talk about this bounce-back win after Knott County the other night.
I think we just played great. We had more confidence tonight, and we definitely played more aggressive. And the chemistry's there. I mean, we're playing great right now, so hopefully it keeps going.
Do the other players in Allie, Bailey, and Sadie, do they motivate you to keep being physical, or is that just something your mom's put in you since you and your granny since you were a little kid?
It's both, really. I mean, my teammates help a lot. They push everybody, cheer for everybody, and it just helps you a lot.
Going forward, because you're going to go on the road a lot, what are some areas you want to see growing? Because tonight the team didn't protect the ball well. I know it's something you want to work on, but what's some other things you feel like you need to work on to when you play the big games against Knott County again or in the region against other teams?
Definitely rebounding and defense. I mean, we're pretty good, but we got to get in there and be more aggressive, and I think that'll come once it gets time to play. And when March comes around, we'll be ready.
Well, Molly, congratulations on the win tonight, and we look forward to seeing you back up here on the hill when the next home games are. And just keep playing hard like you always are, and congratulations on the night's game.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we'll get Scarlett Stamper here. Scarlett, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How's it been so far for you this season? Because you're getting right in there and being physical like you always are.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. I feel like we've been working hard in practices, working hard in games, so it's going good.
Now, I asked Allie this, and I know going back to a month ago, you got to play there in the Roy T. Reeser Gymnasium. Talk about how that was, because you grew up in that gym, didn't you?
Yes, that's where I went to middle school. It was so fun. Whenever we graduated 8th grade, I was like, this is the last time I play here, but I guess not. And then it was really special. You know, my mom went to school there in high school, and Allie's mom did too, so that was sweet getting to see them come back and look at all the pictures and stuff. It was good.
Going forward, because you got it going on the road a little bit, got some home games as well too. What are some areas you want to see your team continue to improve on as the season goes on before district and region?
I definitely want us to see us improve on our energy on the court and on the bench. Like, I feel like we work pretty hard, but we just need to be able to keep everything up, keep us motivated, and be able to knock down shots when needed. And that comes from getting defensive stops, stealing the balls, diving on balls, stuff like that. So, yeah.
Do you think, and I'm going to ask you this really quick because Mark kind of hinted at this during the game, you think Tripp is the one that helped you get as physical as you are? Does
Probably
that combination?
beating me up when I was little, WWE matches, and I was always like, you know, I was always wrestling him, yeah.
Were you the Charlotte player, and I guess he was the bond breaker?
Yes.
And then you got Maverick, too.
It was bad. It was bad.
Did you win any of them, though?
No, I never did.
Well, Scarlett, thank you so much for talking to us. Continue to do the great work that you're doing and the hard work there. I know you're one of the things, even back when you were a sophomore and freshman, even when I saw you in some JV games, you never stopped. And keep that going. I know you do it on the softball field, but you do it on the court as well too. And I just want to mention that to you and just keep going because you're a fighter.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
You too. That's Scarlett Stamper. I tell you what we'll do. We'll take a 60-second break here on Bluegrass Sports Nation, and we'll wrap it up on the other side of the break.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe the good guys win.
I believe in cops and firefighters.
I believe in lending a helping hand.
I believe tough times make strong people.
I believe in insurance that's there in good weather and bad.
I believe in sticking together.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
(68-47) tonight as the Lady Cougars jump out to a 10-8 record on the season. Harlan Independent falls to 5-11. And we'll look at I bid all the stats, but I left out a couple of ones. Just wanted to say here that after the first quarter, it was 18-10 Lady Cougars. They led it 31-22 at halftime, led it 53-38 at the end of three. Still an incredible shot by Addison Campbell from behind the half-court line at about the C. Nailed it, or almost to the tip there to the L. And then the final score being 68-47 there in the fourth quarter. Largest lead for Harlan Independent was at 7-6. I'm sorry, I had said 6-5 earlier, but 7-6. And the Lady Cougars' largest lead was the final score, 68-47 there by 21. One other stats I forgot, Harlan Independent, my apologies, shot 4 of 18. I'm so used to saying Harlan County with Letcher because that is a big-time rival. And now with the consolidation of Kaywood and Everett's and Cumberland for so many years you had those teams, that's what you would say. But now with Harlan County, Harlan Independent, but Harlan Independent 4 of 18 as a team from the three-point line tonight. Letcher Central, this one impressed me, Mark, 7 of 12. You know, they missed their first two threes tonight, their first one. Then they went 2 of 6 there at one point, but then started making them. They started falling and only missed one there, I think, in the second half to shoot 7 of 12. Letcher Central unofficially had 6 blocks in the game. I think, I know for sure Sadie had two or three of those. Mara Dixon had one, and Allie Bailey, and I think Scarlett Stamper, and maybe Molly Cottle. Yes, Molly Cottle had one as well, too. But a big win for the Lady Cougars tonight here, 68-47. Your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, it was a really big win. I mean, they won every quarter, every time. They had enough spurts within the quarter to outscore the Lady Green Dragons. However, still had a lot of turnovers they got to clean up. That's one of the things we were talking about down there while you were doing the interviews. And I thought their chemistry looked a little bit better tonight. I thought they did a little bit better job on passing. They still need to be more patient and reverse the ball to get a better entry pass to the post. But I think they're on the right track.
Yeah, unofficially my count was 22-15 there. And I tell you, over there in the 13th and 52nd district, I'm telling you, this little Harlan team, they with youth, they're scrappy. They're tough. They can shoot the ball if they get it going. They can hit some threes. Reimer really impressed me tonight, as well as Goodman and Goodman, and Patton Campbell hitting that incredible shot, and then Taylor is going to be a special player. So I think Mackenzie Varner King was her maiden name. She's got a good team for the future. They just got to have a little bit of growth. And now, I forgot to say this, Letcher Central leads the overall series because tonight was the 15th meeting. They now have it at 9-6, and got a lot of ball left to play, Mark.
Oh, absolutely. And I totally agree with what you said. I think both these programs have a bright future looking at their younger players.
So for Julie Ambergy, our camera woman tonight here, and Kobe Ambergy, our producer, for Mark Young, I'm Anthony Bersalia. You all be safe this weekend. Know some snow's coming in tonight and some weather. Stay safe out there. Make sure you check on your pets, your loved ones. And just thank you again for tuning us in on Facebook and YouTube on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Everyone have a great night, and God bless.